Hey folks, Dan Frio here with the morning update for Scrub, stocks, crypto, real estate, and bonds. Don't go away. It's going to be a wild day. So what are we looking at today in the Scrub market? It's, again, that's stocks, crypto, real estate, and bonds. Let's get to the opening bell on Wall Street. The Dow is up 20, nothing major, but we got a lot of earnings coming out this week, and let's look at those numbers. Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft, Advanced Micro. Now, these are just a snapshot of what's coming out this week. And for example, Johnson & Johnson is supposed to have a fantastic report. Same with Microsoft, same with AMD, same with Tesla, same with Apple, same with Facebook, and same with Visa. So the hiccup that we're going to see right now is the stimulus bill. It's not as a done deal as a lot of people thought. So I'm surprised that's not playing more of a headache in the markets. Let's see if anything's giving us any of that data. Let's see. No. So just so you know, all the information I'm going through, they're really scrutinizing the stimulus plan. And basically, it's the $2,000 per person for basically everybody out there. They want that narrowed down to those that really need it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. So that's that part of it. I just want to go over a couple disclosures here. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a wealth advisor. I'm not a financial planner. I'm a mortgage guy. And I do the rate update every day around 4 or 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. But I was like, you know what? I have a degree in economics. I run my own portfolio. I do a lot of my own investing and so forth. So I'm like, you know what? Let me share some of my knowledge with you guys because I got no dog in the hunt. I'm not asking you to say, invest with me or whatever. I'm just telling you what I'm personally doing and just trying to educate you guys on these markets, the stock market, just some terminology and so forth and what I'm doing in my positions. You can follow it for entertainment purposes. Crypto, Bitcoin. If you haven't heard of Bitcoin, get out from under the rug. And we're going to discuss that here briefly today as well. Real estate, home prices just hit a record high. So if you're not in real estate, you're missing a huge investment opportunity for yourself, your family, and wealth management and bonds. What's going on with the bond market? Because that determines a lot of things is what's happening with interest rates and therefore. So let's get on to what's going on today. So the earnings reports are coming out and believe it or not, they're going to be very, very good. One of the biggest things is Microsoft. They're weighing heavily on their cloud. So you got to look at it this way. A huge portion of people are now working out of their homes. That data has got to be stored somewhere instead of on a central server with the company. A lot of it is moving out to the cloud right now. Another move, and I'm going to say I do own Microsoft for my portfolio just for disclosure purposes. I also own Amazon, and you'd be surprised that Amazon is in big competition with Microsoft and IBM and the other big boys in regards to cloud services. I bet you didn't know that. So not only is Amazon just dominate in the retail space with people buying stuff, they are huge into technology. So that's what's going on with that right now. Beyond meat shares soaring 31%, PepsiCo, okay, anything in the news here. Biden's announcing some things there. Okay, I wanted to bring up just a quick little thing. There's a bunch of information out there or news about GameStop and how people conglomerated on Reddit and forced a position on there. So basically, I know I probably just went over your head on that. What is a short selling? So let me just explain that. That'll be our little tidbit for today. Short selling. So let me explain two ways about this. If you buy a stock and you're looking to buy it for the long term and hold it and gain money from when you bought it, so say you bought it at $1, you hope it goes to $2. That is you're long the position. So you're buying in, hoping that stock price goes up, so then you can sell it. What a short is, you're basically the opposite direction. You're betting that stock goes down. So basically you're borrowing a share of stock from somebody and selling it, at say $1, and you're hoping it goes to 50 cents. So when it goes to 50 cents, you can buy it at 50 cents and replace the stock that you borrowed it from. So make it make sense. So I borrow something from you and I sell it, and I got $1 for it. Okay, but I owe you that back. I owe you that share back. So my hope is that the stock goes down and down and down and down, so I can now buy it at 50 cents and go back and give that share back to you that I got for $1. So I make the spread on the drop. So again, long as you're hoping the value goes up, short as you're hoping the value goes down. So that's my terminology lesson for today. So the next thing is we watch is, if you just gave me this data, I'm like, okay, the stock market's really not doing much anything, but we have earnings coming in good. Here, the stock market's now up 45. So if I looked at that, I'm like, okay. And then if I look at the dollar is dropping. It's down 22 cents. So the first thing I would think is crypto. What have I kind of explained to everybody with crypto? Crypto has an inverse relationship with the dollar. So as the dollar goes down in value, crypto goes up in value. Just how it works. So if I looked at all of this, I would say, well, crypto should be up today. No, it's getting pounded. And so let me dig into this for a second. There's a huge volatility in the crypto market, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and it goes down through. Just for the record, I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So those are the positions I hold. Look at this, I'm getting killed here. But I'm still, for example, on Bitcoin, I started buying in at $22 a share. Ethereum, I started getting in at $6.60 a share. So I've doubled my money on these positions. But just so you know, you'll look back history and you'll find a lot of information on this. In 2017, this market crashed. It had a huge run and then it just basically crashed. And everybody's saying, well, it's not going to happen again. Here's why it's not going to happen again, or it shouldn't happen again. At that point, you just had a bunch of individual, I'll say techie people, and people that are in the space buying Bitcoin. And then as it runs up and doubles and triples, people take profits. And then what happens is when you start seeing that come down, you have a lot of people just jumping in saying, I'm just going to cash out. I've already tripled my money. So you have a cash out and the stock just continues to fall and fall and fall and fall and fall. The good news now is we're having huge volatility, but be careful because a lot of these markets can get manipulated. Just read some articles about GameStop in the last couple of days, last 24 hours. But there's a lot of institutional investors. What I mean is you have a lot of companies, governments, just huge entities jumping in and buying, $100 million, $200 million worth of Bitcoin. They can't easily sell that. They're holding it. In the crypto world, that's called hodling, not holding, hodling. So if you ever hear the verbs hodl, that means you're buying cryptocurrency and you're holding it long term. That's what a lot of people are doing. So you see volatility in the market, but again, like I explain all the time, is the money you put into crypto, assume you're going to lose it. So only invest what you can lose. The gain could be phenomenal, but you could click in tomorrow and everything could be just completely crashed. So be careful. But I don't think it's going to crash. I think it's going to be the trend of the future. So that's my cryptocurrency piece for today. So just be careful. Add to your positions. Dollar cost averaging is what I would suggest. That's what I am doing. So every Friday I buy a little bit of each of these. So that's what I'm doing there. Again, the dollar is dropping in value. It just dropped another tick. This is good for a lot of investments. It's not good for your dollar, the value of your dollar. Let's go up and see what the markets are doing. Now the market's up 60, and we still have everything going. Also, what you watch in the cryptocurrency is what's going on with gold. A lot of people are dumping gold and buying into cryptos, such as Bitcoin and so forth. So that is my crypto play for today. What's going on with mortgage rates? Well, as we know, when the MBS market goes down, what do you guys know about the MBS market? When the value goes down, what happens to rates? Go up. Inverse relationship. So as the price of this bond goes down, rates go up. As the price goes up, rates go down. So a 5 tick down isn't really much enough to really move rates. So that's what's going on with rates. I'm predicting they're going to be pretty stable throughout the day. Let's just see what's happening right now on the charts. Have we broke any technicals? We ease back a little bit, but the assumption is we're going to hit this this line right here today. So I'm expecting an uptick of maybe about 8 or 10. So that's my assumption here. Real estate, November home prices rose 9.5%, one of the highest gains on record. If you're not in real estate, guys, you have the perfect good storm. You have home prices going up. You have interest rates are at basically still hit historic lows. Did you hit the absolute bottom? No, but that's really hard to do. Get prepared because there's a lot of stuff coming in part of the stimulus packages that are going to come out. The Biden administration is saying they're coming out with a $15,000 first-time homebuyer grant. Basically, it's going to be free money to you guys to buy a home. So the second that gets posted and approved, I will let you know. But we also have, I'm in the mortgage business, and you can check out all my details below and check out all my other videos. We have down payment assistance programs, and I have a video coming out today debunking a lot of home buying, just bad information. You need 20% down. You don't. You need absolutely perfect credit. You don't. There's a lot of things that I debunk in that video. So that's, basically in the video I say, if you're paying rent, you're paying a mortgage. So you're paying another person's mortgage. They're building equity in a position. So between the home prices going up, low inventory, which is tough, but you're going to see, I think, a glut of inventory come up in the next 60, 90 days. Between that and historic low rates, guys, I would highly suggest you not rent anymore. Start building wealth in real estate. So that's my real estate play for today. And what's going on in the bond market? Oh, geez, that just clicked up. I'm expecting the 10-year Treasury to go to 1. That's my focal point on that. And that'll help the MBS market, which is mortgage rates. So again, guys, that is my scrub update for today. I will be back today, God willing, at 4 o'clock. I might be leaving early. I'm in Chicago, and we're getting blasted with snow. We got about 6 inches, and we're supposed to get 3 or 4 more, so I might get out of here early. If I do, I apologize for no video later today. There will be a really nice video posted around noon today that you'll be very interested in. But other than that, what is my play for today? Amazon. I actually just added to my position on Amazon Friday. Because of the cloud play. And Amazon's just a fantastic company. It's really expensive, so that is one drawback there. But Amazon, because of the cloud base, do some research on that. But Amazon is my play for today. And buy the dips on cryptocurrency. So I might actually, instead of waiting till Friday, I might buy the dip today a little bit because the cryptocurrencies are down about 9 or 10% today. So again, before you put any money into any of that, do some research, do your own research, and be careful because there's a good propensity to lose that money or lose a good portion of that money, but also gain 100, 200, 300%. So that's it for today. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.